talked a lot with Coach Kelly this week about turnovers. I know as an offensive lineman, maybe your role is to make sure that Dorian doesn't get blindsided so that he doesn't lose the ball. How much pride do you take in protecting him and contributing to that?
It's just great to have a quarterback like that. It gives the O-line just a sense of just being more comfortable knowing that we have a great quarterback in the backfield. So we definitely take pride in just protecting and just got to do a better job of just keeping him up.
You talked about Utah's defensive line. Every year they're dominating once again.
They're great up front. We just got to come out and play, just master intensity, play harder than them, play faster. Just whoever plays harder on Saturday is going to win the game. So just got to come out and match it physically.
I know that Coach Foster makes the running backs like roll on the turf after practice whenever they fumble. Is that do you ever watch that?
I watched that. I never knew what it was for. I don't know if it's punishment.
Yeah.
If that's just what they be doing all the time. I never really know, but I always noticed after some of the practices, some of the running backs just be rolling.
That can't be fun, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've never done it. I don't know how it feels. So. I don't want to know how it feels either. So.
Is there any punishment for the offensive line that makes mistakes during practice?
Yeah, we run, but it's during practice though. So if somebody mess up, like you'll see us in the corner just running around sometimes if it really gets that bad. So.
Now you guys have jumped up a lot from the first 3 games when you were averaging about 14 points a game, and you were in the 100s in the country in total offense, to now being in the low 60s. And what's the difference in the offense now over the first 3 weeks?
I think it's just, Coach Kelly always talks about it, just executing, everybody doing their job and just doing their percent. So if everybody does their job on the same play and just keep being consistent, it's just all about execution and consistency. So.
And it seems like you're getting more weapons back in the offense now. Martell Irby and Kaz Allen being back, you're getting some more weapons.
Everybody's back, everybody's healthy now, so just looking for everybody to just pitch in and do their job and contribute to this win coming up Sunday. So.
When you guys were 1-5, how did you guys keep it together in the locker room and keep believing in yourselves?
We've been in this situation before, so it's nothing new. It's just it all came down to whether we wanted, like, we're just gonna keep going down the same path, or everybody just rebuy and just basically get back on track. So that was probably the big thing. Just everybody just doing their job and just like ailing any of their weaknesses and stuff. So just working.
This is one of the biggest games of your career here at UCLA. It has a lot of consequences. How do you keep an even keel? So all you guys are pretty still.
It's just, it's a big game, but it's just because, it's just the next game we got. So, Coach Kelly always talks about it. It's only a big game just because that's just who we play next. So, I just got to keep that mentality no matter who our opponent is, and just definitely just got to come out and just execute on Saturday. So.
Is execution the reason why you guys are running a lot more pistol, especially last game?
I don't know too much schematically, but that's all the coach's job. I just go out there, do my job, block, have how hard I can. So.
You had a couple of personal fouls early in the year that you kept your composure.
Yeah, I had to. I had no choice. So.
Yeah, how did you? Is that a mental thing that you?
Everything's mental. So, just made some mistakes early on in the season. Learn from them and just never let that happen again. So, just trying to limit a lot of things. There's a lot of penalties that were unnecessary. So, just taking those out of my game.
It seemed like they were kind of retaliation situations.
Oh yeah,
So when that happens again now,
everybody just rebuy, just next play, just gotta think about the next play and how it could help the team. So.
Coach has talked about how you really have only had a handful of games last year and this year at center. How comfortable are you as the starting center, really the anchor of the offensive line?
I feel good. I feel real good. I'm just happy in the position I'm at, just to be in the middle of all these things and just be in the middle of something really great going on over here at UCLA. So just happy. Just got to end off this career good. So it starts this weekend. Just got to keep going from here on out.
Do you think this transition from defense to offense would be this great for you?
I wouldn't say great, but I just really happy that I made the move. So just happy with who's my coach now, the head coach, all the coaches up there in the offices, and just happy with the way everything's going. Just gotta do my job and do a better job at just doing like blocking and keeping Dorian up, opening the lanes with the whole line and everything. So just focusing on that.
How would you gauge the growth of the offensive line, maybe the maturation of the offensive line over the course of the year?
Yeah, we're real young. So, I mean, Sean and dude's been doing an amazing job. Chris and Jake just been doing an amazing job and everything. So they just make it easy to work with. Just feel comfortable who's on my right and who's on my left. So it's kind of feels good just making calls. And if I mess up, any of them just backing me up and stuff, saying, correcting anything. So I feel real good with the guys I have. So just really comfortable and just excited for this weekend.
What can you say about the running backs in the running game? You guys have averaged a little over 200 yards the last 3 games.
Yeah, Josh Kelly and Dimitri is amazing. It's just fun to watch them. Just run the ball and everything. So, and you see them out here still getting coached up real hard and tough, as if we're not, like doing nothing. So, I mean, just having them in the backfield definitely, just like Dorian, I said, it just makes us comfortable just blocking our friends. So.
Thanks, boss.
Thank you.
Thanks, boss.
No,